Hi, I'm Alex Howard from Conscious 2. And I'm very excited to be joined by Bence and Dennis from the Integral European Conference team to be talking about a very exciting project that we're collaborating on, which is the Integral European Conference Online 2015 to 2016, leading up to the second in-person Integral European Conference, which will be in Budapest. So, Bence, firstly, welcome to both of you. Let's start off just by exploring some of the keynote speakers we have as part of this online conference.
Yes, so we are very excited to have Thomas Hübel for Integral Spirituality, a very well-known spiritual teacher from Europe, basically Europe and America, is enjoying now his teachings. And we are also having Susan Kugreuter, a renowned developmentalist, researcher, and she's representing integral psychology. We are also having Don Beck. Don Beck is the creator of Spiral Dynamics with Chris Cowan, and then Don Beck further developed it to Integral, Spiral Dynamics Integral. So Don Beck is joining us, and his dear colleague Saeed Davlabani, who is a superb expert on integral politics, how to apply spiral dynamics and levels of consciousness development
and
to politics.
Economics.
And economics,
especially, yeah.
Of course. And Saeed just released a book on integral economics, and we are very excited to have him talk about that too. And we have Joep de Wet, and Joep from the Netherlands. He represents integral medicine as a medical doctor, and a very interesting medical doctor also with shamanic practices. And so how does it look when we bring together spiritual practice and on the field medical practice? So we'll hear that from Joep de Wet.
Yes, and each of these will be HD quality video presentations, so not the usual conference calls people get on online conferences, but a real high quality experience where people can actually feel like they're in the room with the teachers, presenters, and there'll be opportunities to send in questions and that kind of thing as part of it as well. And Dennis, in addition to the keynote presentations, trying to capture some of the magic of what you guys did in the first in-person conference, we've got these encore community sessions. So do you want to say a few words about those?
Yeah, basically the encore sessions are meant as a continuation of the conversation started at the Integral European Conference, and also as a deepening of those contributions that we will hear. So we will have a keynote presentation each month and followed up by an encore presentation, and you will be able to engage with the two of us as your hosts and directly have a link basically into the discourse.
Yeah, I mean, in a sense the idea is to create dialogue and community connections around the topics that are being talked about. I know that one of the things that people have said to you guys is there's felt like there's a bit of a gap between 2 years between the conferences. So to start to bring together the community in preparation for the next Integral European Conference in person. But it's also worth saying that this is not just for people that are already within the integral community. It's also for people that are within the wider self-development or kind of spiritual psychological community. Some people that watch Conscious 2 may be fascinated by Ken Wilber's work, but perhaps not have had a dive in yet. So Bence, as part of the way to support people which are not familiar with these ideas, we've created an introductory course to Integral. So I don't know if you want to say a few words about that as well.
Yeah, so you can check out the introductory course in this website for integral theory, integral psychology, integral spirituality, and basically we cover all the basics, all the main elements of integral theory. So watching these videos, you get basically a full coverage of the main elements. And of course, if you want more details, then we give references in the videos, and in the conference, actually in the online conference, as well as the live conference in Hungary next May, there will be so many well-established applications of integral theory and so many more people showing up to present and to play together and to connect. So a great deal of the conference is not just listening to each other, but kind of hanging together and very high quality thought exchange, emotional exchange, communal experience. So you're also welcome to be part of that and enjoy with us the integral world.
And you guys have also been very kind to share some of the recordings from the first Integral European Conference. So we've done some introductory videos, and then people can really look at different applications like integral business, integral psychology.
Yeah, so if you're a professional from education, you can dig up the audios and deepen in your own way after you've heard the introductory videos.
Yes, you mentioned education, and we have 20 plus more areas like business, politics, psychology,
yes,
spirituality, arts, etc.
Yeah, and so there's obviously a lot of content in a sense that's here. And say for you guys that are watching, if you'd like to be part of the Integral European Conference online over the next 5 to 6 months, we'd love to have you as part of it. It includes these keynote presentations with Thomas Hubel, Susan Cook-Reuter, Don Beck, and those people. It includes the community encore sessions hosted by Bence and Dennis. It includes the introductory course that we created, about 4 hours of content taking you through the key principles of integral theory, and it includes some of the recordings from the previous Integral European Conference and some kind of introductory videos to those as well. So it's a bit of an all-access pass, in a sense, to integral theory. To have access to this, you need to become a premium member of Conscious 2, which is a very low monthly payment or yearly payment, which would not only give you access to all of this content, give you access to everything in the Conscious 2 library. So that also includes people like A.H. Almas, people like Byron Katie, Muji, well over 100 hours of different leading spiritual and psychological teachers, many yoga classes, teachings on mindfulness. So it's really your all-access pass to mindfulness, yoga, and spiritual teachings online. So we've really tried to create here the kind of ultimate integral online package as part of an even bigger library of Conscious 2. We'd love to have you as part of it, so please do sign up and join us for this adventure we're going to have over the next 6 months, leading up to, if you're also able to attend, of course, very much encourage you to look at the next in-person Integral European Conference in May 2016.